Something Sweet with Carrie and Allysa.
Okay.
Hey, girl,
Hey, girl.
and welcome to Something Sweet podcast with Carrie and Allysa.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop. Bringing back old times, drinking a Red Bull. I was waiting to pop it, but you took so long that finally I
Oh,
was like,
oh,
I gotta
sorry.
do it. That's okay. So I did. So sorry.
So sorry. Dang, I didn't even have an
Right.
energy drink today either.
Oh, that's
So I
amazing.
could have.
That's good for
Damn.
you.
Yeah, true.
That's good for you. They were like buy two get one free at Meyer the other day, so yeah,
Oh,
just
that's not
been
bad. Yeah.
drinking some Ready Wees over here. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Before we got on though, I was wearing a different shirt and I was like gonna wear that for potting
yeah.
and then a recording or whatever we do. And and then I decided to brush Millie. So I don't know why I should have vacuumed after I brushed her, but I like vacuumed my whole house like a crazy mad woman. I have come to the conclusion that my like mental health correlates with how much dog hair is on my floor.
Mm, okay. That
She
makes
shed.
sense. Yeah. Yeah.
I literally,
Yeah.
Carrie, I vacuum twice a day
Yeah.
because it drives me crazy because there's just tumbleweeds of black hair all around. So anyway, that finally I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna brush her because I haven't brushed her in a while. I don't think Parker has either. So much hair came off her. I know I
So
seen the
much.
picture of like, so one,
Yeah.
my shirt was covered in hair. Two, the garbage can, so much, it was just a black hole. There was so much hair in there. I should have taken a picture of like as a pile, but the boys were like, they thought it was like so funny. They like kept grabbing it and taking it to the garbage. And by the time they came back, there was like so much
Oh
more
my
again. And they were like,
gosh.
oh my gosh, like they just thought it was so fun. But I was like, so now I need to vacuum again after this.
Yeah.
But
That was so funny. She sends me a shirt and she goes, well, I guess I have to change for the podcast. I'm like, yes, you do.
yeah, I was not expecting that. So
That's so funny.
yeah, a little crazy. But what
So
have you
what's
been
up?
up to?
What's new? I don't like what's
I
up? What's
turned
new?
34.
Woohoo!
Ooh. So yeah, that was exciting. Me and Parker just went to dinner. We went to dinner. Have you ever been to Fourth Tavern?
Mm.
There's like, I think there's like a fifth tavern. I don't know how many there are, to be honest. But we
Okay.
went to Fourth Tavern. They're on the lake in Waterford, and
Oh, okay.
it was so beautiful. We went on my birthday, of course, and it was just
Oh,
like perfect weather. It was so beautiful out. Such good food. And oh my gosh, if you
oh.
go, and I think they all have kind of like the same menus, like Fifth Tavern, Fourth Tavern, whatever. Like Fifth Tavern's out on Telegraph. Um,
Okay.
so first, okay, so we asked for like the dessert menu because we were either getting dessert there or like going to Dairy Queen, you know? And so Parker's like, well, he's like, I've never ordered dessert at a restaurant. He's like, let's just look at the menu. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, you know. So we asked for it. So instead of bringing out a paper menu, they have on a tray every freaking dessert they have. Like it just
Oh
came to
my
like straight
gosh.
out of the fridge. Like it all looked so good. Where it's like you can't say no. You just absolutely.
That is like so smart of them to do
That's what
that.
I said. I was like,
Yeah.
that is genius because
Hmm.
one, who is saying no? Two, you're most likely like getting more than one because they all looked
Yeah.
so freaking good. We only got one. We got the carrot cake, which my stepmom recommended, but it was a huge piece.
Oh my
And then what was
gosh.
funny too is like they didn't have the prices or anything, you know? So then Parker's like, okay, let's do the carrot cake, you know? So freaking good. They even warmed it up. They even warmed it up. It was so freaking good. But it was so huge we had to take some home. Even we had Peter with us,
Yeah.
so they brought three spoons. It was so cute. But
Oh,
what was I gonna say? Oh, but I was like, watch this be like a $20 piece of fucking carrot cake.
yeah.
But it was only $9, so I was like,
Oh, that's not
yeah,
bad.
it wasn't bad at all. I was like, that's actually a fabulous deal. But it was just so funny because I was like, we were kind of looking at each other. He's like, yeah, the carrot cake, and I'm like, dude, that's gonna be at least $20. Like, just watch. But it wasn't bad. But
That is
yeah,
so
it
fun.
was a fun birthday. It was good. And he got me
Good.
tickets for Somber in November. So I'm so
Oh,
excited.
oh,
I'm
that's
so
a good
excited.
gift.
Yeah. I feel like we
I
always get
love
each other
that.
concert tickets for gifts because we
Yeah.
both love concerts so much. But
I feel like that's like what you guys did when you dated. Like you guys were always going to a concert.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's like my favorite thing to do. I feel like it's kind of
Yeah.
his too. So
Yeah. or
Yeah.
it became his.
No, he's always been like a
Oh,
music guy too.
oh,
Like we're
okay.
both very into music, so yeah.
Cool.
So exciting.
Yay.
Yeah. What have you been
Cool.
up to?
Um, Last night I went to Mila's dance recital.
Oh yeah, shout out Mila.
So that was it was how do I describe
It was
long?
what?
It was long.
Long?
It was long.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was she
So
like at the beginning?
no,
Oh.
not at all.
Oh.
And so it started at 6, and so we get there and they're like, "Oh, your tickets are in the balcony." And like you don't
Hmm.
pick your tickets. You just like pay for it online and then they like give
Oh.
your tickets.
Hmm.
So, we were like, "Oh, okay." We were like front row at the balcony. So it was perfect seats. We
Yeah.
could like video her. Like it was like, I mean, I don't think you're really supposed to, but who listens from there, let's be honest. So like
Yeah.
um so yeah, so it started at 6 and then 2 hours in,
Oh my
intermission hit.
gosh.
And
Oh my
actually, at first,
gosh.
yeah. And we're like, is it over? Like, were we at the wrong one? And then we realized it was intermission. And so then we were like, okay, I wonder when she's gonna go. She didn't get on for her first dance. She was in two. Her
Uh-huh.
first dance didn't start until 8:40. And then the next one was like 9:20, 9:25.
What time did you guys get there?
Well, like before 6 o'clock, because it started at 6.
Oh my
Yeah. Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Three and a
So
half hours later,
yeah.
you're still
And it was
watching her.
still
Oh my
going on
gosh.
when we left. It was still going
That's
on when we left.
crazy.
Because we left after her second one, she was able to leave. So we like went to go take pictures with her. And then I checked what time I like took the pictures at, and it was like 9:25.
Hmm.
So like we left at 9:25, it was still going on.
That's
It's like,
insane.
oh my gosh. And I used to dance like back in the day. And so Angie was like, "Was yours this long?" I was like, I can't even remember. Like it was so long ago. And
Hmm.
I was in every single like when I ended dance, when I like quit, I had to, I don't know if I told you this before, but I had to choose between like dance or cheer. And
Hmm.
then cheer was basically like having a life, and then dance, I wouldn't have a life. Like it would just
Oh,
be fully dance. And
yeah.
so I wanted to do cheer and I wanted to like hang out with my friends and do other things. So in eighth grade, I made like the decision. So when I ended in eighth grade, I I was in like it was called advance, but there was like advance and then above that was production. So I didn't even make it to
Mm.
production. I was like in the advanced one, but you still were in every single like recital. So you would have like two a day
Wow.
for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I told her I was like I just remember like bringing like my homework and things to do like for like the backstage time because you had to be
Yeah.
there. And I was
Yeah.
like, so that was nothing. Like like what she had to do was like nothing, you know? But yeah, it was really long.
But
I
I feel like
wasn't
a lot of
expecting
times
that.
for like events, whether it's like sports or dance or
Hmm.
whatever, it's like they want you there the entire time. Like at
That's what I
least your
thought. I was like, is she
dancer, like
allowed to leave?
before and after. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why I was wondering when. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
she
blame
was allowed to
you
leave. Yeah.
for leaving at all because
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah. I know. Well, speaking of, we went to watch my cousin Russell last year at Ford Field,
Hmm.
and like there were so many moms there that brought a book and were reading because it's literally like a morning to evening thing for like 2 or 3 days.
Wow.
This like competition, like whatever it is, like the state of Michigan wrestling, blah blah blah. And Jordan
Yeah.
was like, "I will never wrestle. I would never stay here this long." And I was like, "Okay." So
Lacey's son wrestles and he's
yeah.
only actually I think he's in high school this year. But I know it's like an all day thing and I think he
Mhm.
has to stay for the entire thing.
Mhm.
So like Lacey's stuck there all
Yep.
day.
Yep.
And she's asked me to come before, but I'm like, that's doing that with Peter, that would be a lot. I feel like
Yeah.
that'd be a
Yeah.
lot. Even keeping him like entertained at a baseball game for like an hour and a half, 2 hours is
Yeah.
not even like
Yeah.
entertained. Like obviously he just wants to run. So
Right.
he just books it whenever he can, and then we're like, just
Hmm.
basically take turns running to get him. But
Yeah.
yeah, sports are
That's
a
what
lot.
Jordan was when he was little. Like he wanted to run everywhere and not walk everywhere.
Yeah,
It was a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or sometimes he like darts around the fence, like basically like on
Mhm.
the field, and I'm like, no, like
Oh
get
my
back here.
gosh. He's like, I
Yeah,
want to play.
yeah.
Oh.
No, you're gonna get decked in the face, and then
Yeah.
be crying, have a black eye.
Oh.
But yeah, okay. Well, I want to
Yeah.
get into it because there's so much to talk about. Because me and Carrie
Okay, which one?
watched. Maternal Instinct on
Okay, you did watch
Netflix.
it.
I
Okay,
did. I did.
cool, cool.
Because I
Okay.
texted you. I texted you because I was like, well, I'm not gonna say the first thing. Um, but the second thing, I was like, I was like, this is the craziest shit I've ever watched, and we have watched some crazy
Crazy shit.
documentaries.
Yes.
But I was kind of like you. I know you said before that you kind of saw it advertised because people were obviously talking about it because it was so crazy. But I kind of like didn't want to hear too much. Like
Hmm.
I knew, something. It sounded like a fake
Hmm.
pregnancy, but I didn't know like how far it
Yes.
went or what
That's
exactly
all I
happened.
knew. That's all
Yeah.
I knew. But then I saw like the police interviewing her, so I knew it was like more than that. But I didn't want to like find out. I wanted to watch it for myself. And
But
like I said, it was a quick watch. It was a
even
quick watch.
it was a quick watch. It was only like an
Yeah.
hour and a
Yeah.
half. Everybody should watch it because even though we are about to talk
Yes.
about it and definitely give spoilers, it's just like crazy to see it yourself
Oh yeah.
because so at the beginning it like opens up where she's like driving like a maniac or like speeding or whatever to get to the hospital because she just delivered this baby in the car.
Hmm.
And you're kind of like, okay, but it's like we kind of already know like this has to do with the fake pregnancy. So like in my mind, I'm thinking like she stole a baby like somewhere
That's what I was thinking.
because,
Yeah.
but it,
Yeah.
but it would have had to been like a hospital because like they still had the placenta, like everything was attached, like it
Yeah, but
was.
see, I don't think I knew the placenta part like in the beginning. Like I don't think I like realized that.
Oh, okay,
Do you know what I mean? So I was
yeah,
thinking she just
she
stole it
stole a
from
baby,
somebody.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, it's deeper than
Oh my gosh, it was crazy. So basically, this woman, so she just like I mean, she obviously was a pathological liar because she just lied about everything.
yes.
She lied about,
Everything.
that
Yeah.
why her mom wasn't in her life and she had all this money she was going to be inheriting, but her mom was being a bitch and trying to block her,
Hmm.
but she was going to get like $8 million or something crazy. And it's weird how someone can lie about all that and like not have any money, but then like still try to make like these big ass purchases. Like she's trying to buy like $1 million properties and
Yeah.
$100,000 truck and
Well, do you think now that you're like talking about it the way you're talking about it, do you
yeah.
think like Anna Delvey, like she got like a rush of like trying to fool people? Do you know what I mean? Like, and trying to like see what she could get and like look at how far she went
She
without
was a
having any
wild one.
money.
She was
But
very
without having any
strategic, but
money.
she like put herself in places with the right people
True. True. Yeah.
to be able to have the illusion that she like had all this. Where this girl, she was just banking on people. I mean, people want to trust people. Unless someone gives you a reason not to trust them, like you don't assume
Yeah.
someone is a
Yeah.
liar, you know?
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
she just seemed like this basic country girl, down to
Yeah.
earth. She was pretty. I feel like obviously that helps you. I don't, pretty
Hmm.
privilege, whatever.
Well,
Um,
and she like liked his hobbies. Like she would like go hunting with him.
yeah,
She seemed like the like perfect girlfriend for him.
yeah.
Like even their friends were saying the same thing. Like she got along with us, she got along with the family, she got along with everybody.
Hmm.
Like she fooled a lot of people, you know?
Yeah.
Wasn't just him, like poor guy, like he's probably so messed up from all this.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine.
Hmm.
But yeah, she promised all these things. She even went and bought that one woman, I forget who she was. Was she the mother-in-law? A car?
A car. Yeah.
Went out and bought
Yep.
her a new car because she was like having car issues or something. And then like 3 weeks later, they took it back, like the dealership or whatever. And then, she was kind of back and forth with
Yeah.
this this one. I don't even remember her name to be. Oh, Taylor Parker. How could I forget? I hate
I
I
know.
hated that her last name was Parker, but
I was like, how did you
um,
forget that?
yeah, don't ask. But she was like kind of going back and forth and like giving excuses, and then finally she called the dealership, and they were like, "Oh, it was repossessed. Like she never purchased it. How do you even drive a car off the lot if you don't purchase
I
it,
have
though?
no idea. I don't know.
Like that's a process."
Yeah.
I don't
I
know. It's
know.
just
Like
like the
none of it
things
was
people
making
get,
sense.
no, the
Yeah.
things people get away with is crazy.
Hmm.
And they never got the property, did they? The
No.
$1 million property? Okay,
Nope.
that's what I
Nope.
thought. She was fucking
Because they were
trying though.
asking for like certain things. They needed to see like, I don't know, bank
Bank
statements and things like
statements
that.
and
And
not
it was
out of the
coming from like
ordinary.
weird numbers and different people, and they were kind of like defensive about them asking for the client's info,
Yeah, like we're
like
not releasing
anybody
that.
would.
How dare you even ask for that type of thing? And it's like, well, what do you expect if you're making this big of a purchase? I mean,
Hmm.
one, a house in general, but two, like $1 million property. You're just
Right.
supposed to believe like, oh yeah,
With
you
like
got money in the
acres and
bank.
acres of land. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so crazy. So crazy. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there were signs. People had their suspicions.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, but I mean, she was a good liar. She was buying baby stuff. She was
She
all
was.
excited. She had
Hmm.
ultrasounds. She got the gender read like the piece of paper, talking about the gender or whatever. And it did have like the wrong date on it. Like it was from like 6 years
Hmm.
prior or something crazy.
Hmm.
And someone did question that. And it was like the people that worked at these facilities, they already knew. So the crazy part, this is like the biggest spoiler, she had a fucking hysterectomy. So
Yes.
people knew, people in her life that she was previously friends with or, whatever she was close to, knew
That
she
she
had a
cut out, that she
hysterectomy.
cut out of her life.
Yes, that she
Yeah.
cut out of her life. They knew she physically could not have kids. These,
Hmm.
facility or these doctors' offices, whatever, they also knew. But she was like posting on Facebook that she was pregnant and she had this belly and all of the things and ultrasound. So all these people like kind of already knew like, oh my God, like she's on it again. She's telling this huge lie. But with HIPAA, like the
Yeah.
doctors that previously treated her knew she had a hysterectomy.
Oh,
Family
yes.
and
That's what you
friends
were saying about
that
HIPAA.
she
Yeah.
was close to
Hmm.
also knew she had a hysterectomy. But these like doctors and everybody with HIPAA, they couldn't say
Hmm.
like, hey, she's definitely not pregnant. This is what, she had this
Right.
procedure done. So all they could kind of say was like, you know, listen to your gut or,
They said more than I think I would have. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I can't imagine telling
but
somebody, like,
look
listen to
at,
your gut. What? Can you not say it?
I, no, I feel like I would have.
Oh, okay.
I just, because, I mean, look what happened. Had they
I
been
know.
able to say she's not pregnant, like this all could
Hmm.
have been avoided.
I know. I know.
So I felt like morally, even though like yeah, I
Yeah.
guess it's a HIPAA
Yeah.
violation, but like what they didn't,
And it was like somebody higher up. Like, I guess I wouldn't have, but I would have like passed it along to the doctor and been like, hey, this is what's going on. And maybe they make that call. You know how like sometimes like the doctor at our office would make like some more difficult calls than like any of us would have.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Okay. So I guess I don't know,
yeah.
right?
I feel like I mean, obviously hindsight is 2020. Oh
Because
yeah,
it's always like so tricky with HIPAA. Like that's like what I was saying. Like
I
I
mean, it,
never
it
want to like.
definitely is.
Mhm.
I feel like what they said like that wasn't. I feel like would have said what they said. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I I don't want to say too much. I feel like um my job has like made me or asked me to say things that I normally wouldn't have said to people, you know?
Okay, so we talked about how like it would have just been all if the doctor's office could say it, but they couldn't really say it. So the one girl, it was like I wish I remembered people's names. I don't remember though.
Which
What
girl are
was
you talking
like
about?
okay, so not Taylor, what was her boyfriend's name?
Wade?
Okay, look at you. Okay, so Wade's best friend and his girlfriend were the ones that were kind of like more lenient, or more lenient, more like what's the word? Like leery, like more
Yeah, like
like
not totally believing
worried,
what she
like
was
yeah.
saying. Yeah,
And they were like, this isn't making sense. Like, and
that's
then
sad
the
enough.
girlfriend, shout out to her because she did some digging
Mm-hmm.
and she was the one who like talked to the mom. She was the one who like reached out to the doctors. She was the one who like
Mm-hmm.
basically got proof,
Yeah,
but
put all the
Wade
pieces
still
together.
didn't believe it. And he still was like on her side until like the very end.
Okay, and like bless Wade's little country boy heart. But okay, so one, they like didn't have sex for like all 10
Like,
months or whatever. She was pregnant. She was pregnant. She was like a month late,
yeah.
whatever. Which is a whole nother thing. But it's like you didn't you didn't feel her belly, you didn't see her belly,
He said
you
he did
didn't.
feel it. Remember? And then she had like a video and she had it like moving.
Oh
And
yeah,
it was
how
like,
did she do
how
that?
did she do? Me? I have
And somebody
no idea.
else did say that she felt the baby kick too.
Yes.
I
So
forgot
it's
about
like
that.
she was like so like calculated.
Intricate,
She would
yes.
she would go into the bathroom, he said, and he just figured she was like taking a shower, taking her time, like, like whatever. And so he didn't like look into it. This bitch had like other cell phones in there. She was ordering things off Amazon. She was getting her belly, getting
It
the
just
ultrasounds,
seems
getting everything.
so weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they were boyfriend girlfriends, not like they were
They
married, but it's
were
just
only
like,
together for like a month before like all of this started happening.
but
Like it wasn't even that long.
it's just so weird. It's
I
like,
know.
I don't know, like when she is taking a shower, it's like you're never just like walking in.
I know. And my theory though is like he legit was with her for the money. That's like my theory. And
He did say, right, that he never said he loved her, or like somebody
yeah.
said that, like he never said it, not once, which is kind of
Mhm.
crazy.
I really think he thought she was like gonna get that money that she said she was getting from like the family member that her mom was like trying to
I mean,
stop.
she was convincing, but
I really think that's why, because they weren't even together that long before all this happened.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And then
true.
he thought, his daughter was coming into the world and
Yeah.
so then he was like trying not to think that she would do him wrong and that she would be lying about all this, but like,
But could you imagine having a baby with a boyfriend who hasn't even told you that he loved you?
no.
Like, what?
And after like not even that long either, like they like,
But like your
I
pregnancy,
mean,
like not 9 months later, he still hasn't said that he loved you, not one time.
yeah,
Like, isn't
yeah.
that weird?
And then like she'd be like, oh, and he was just, he didn't realize that they were like talking about it. They were like, he didn't realize because he was just, busy, like hunting and doing th and I'm like, he
He was
didn't come
that
home at
busy?
all? Like,
He was that busy
right?
hunting and
Yeah.
rounding up hogs
Yeah.
and like, no, I'm sorry. No, he
Yeah.
was obviously an idiot. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what else
Yeah.
to freaking
I know.
say. People
I know.
tried to convince him and he still didn't want to believe it.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I just don't know. Things aren't adding up, whatever. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
just need
Mm-hmm.
to come to terms with
Yeah.
that. But
Right.
so anyway, it's like, 10 months in, she's way past due. People are suspecting some
Yeah.
shit. Um,
She didn't
the
even like look pregnant to
no,
people,
some
like,
days she was huge, some days she wasn't.
which should be a red flag.
Yeah.
Right.
They interviewed like previous best friends that were, who spoke about how she was like obsessed with her pregnancy, like where it got like so weird she had to cut her off. It was funny because when they were interviewing, what's her name, Reagan, her family, like her mom and stuff, I was like I still was wondering where it was going because I was like,
Me
what do
too.
they have to do with this whole thing? Like, what is
Me
the
too.
connection? I still wasn't
I wasn't
understanding.
putting two and two together at all.
When I
And then,
found out she was like pregnant around the same time
yeah,
though, or like due around the same time, I like kind of started to maybe like in my mind think like there's no way, right? Like
right.
but like
Right.
I
But
still didn't believe it. Like that's not gonna happen.
also, do you remember the part about like her not really caring that she had a boy, but then like she cared when she had a girl, and then she wanted like this one to be a girl, and then she was like jealous of the one friend that was having a girl, and now Reagan was having a girl.
Yeah, there
Like, do
was
you remember
something
the
weird
whole
with
like
that.
girl thing? Like,
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Like, some people like being like mad that they're having like another gender and like being crazy about it and stuff. But like, this was like next level crazy. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Well, because she was like, I mean, I don't even know if we know why. But anyway,
Yeah.
essentially, I mean, what happened is she was close with this girl. This girl was so nice to her, tried to include
Hmm.
her in things because she thought, she was having a hard time or was lonely or whatever.
Hmm.
So she was over at Reagan's house like the night before, had a great time, whatever. And then she went the following day and she went and murdered that woman
And took the
and took
baby.
her baby.
And the
And then
baby.
drove with it,
Yeah.
acting like she just gave birth to it. And then she got to the hospital. And
Okay,
they're like,
did
you didn't give birth. That's just, it's all so
so
wild.
wild. Okay, but did
How
you
did
think it was
you?
weird? Sorry.
You're fine.
Feel like we have so many thoughts. Okay,
I know.
did you think it was weird though that like remember when the police because you could see actual police cam footage, which I love when like documentaries
Yeah.
have that in there, you know? Did you think it was weird that the police like weren't more like, "Oh my gosh, where's the baby?" like trying to give the baby CPR like they were watching her do it? Did you think that was weird? And I was like, did they know that the baby was already like dead then, so they weren't even trying? But like the
On the
police
side of the
didn't even
road or
like,
in the hospital?
yeah, no, on the side of the road, they didn't even like take the baby from her. Like, wouldn't you have done that? Like as a
I
police
mean,
officer for
you
like
would think so, but weren't they saying they can't do anything? They have to wait for EMS, right?
maybe, but I feel like police like have like some type of training
I mean,
while
I
they're
think so
waiting for
too.
EMS.
I
Yeah.
think they can't.
No, I
Maybe
just
because
thought
it
that was
was a
so
baby.
weird.
I don't know. That is really
Hmm.
weird. That was kind of weird. Because I
Hmm.
think she was like, "Can't you just escort me?" And they were like, "No,
Yes.
we can't
No.
do that. Like, we have to wait for EMS." And
Mhm.
so I am just so curious. Would
Yeah.
she, okay, so she was had the baby in her lap, she was driving with it. Was she really going to go to the hospital or was she just going to go home? Because why would you go to the hospital when obviously they're going to check the J and it's going to be perfect?
I don't know because her husband was meeting her at the hospital, so I
I know,
feel like
but
she
like
was going
why
there.
would you do that? Like I
Mhm.
like you would have
Maybe
to
she
know
was
it's
like
not
not
gonna.
very bright into where she thought that they would check it if I don't know, right?
It is just so weird.
I don't think we'll
It's
ever
just so
know.
weird.
Like, yeah.
But I am curious because they were like the doctors and stuff were like, "Oh, she would be hemorrhaging by now." But it's like people that do at-home births all the time and
Hmm.
don't go to the hospital
True.
and are
Yeah.
fine. So maybe she thought in her mind like I delivered, they're not gonna check me like because I'm fine type of thing.
Yeah.
You
Maybe.
know, I don't know. I don't know
I
what was
don't
going
know.
through her mind.
I don't think we'll ever know. No,
No.
she's on death row, right?
Yes, and she's the
She's the
youngest one in
youngest.
Texas on death
Mhm.
row. I think there's like six other women
Mm,
on death row.
yeah.
Just super weird. Super, super weird.
It was
Like,
such a wild story. Like
like,
it just kept getting wilder and wilder as I watched. And I was like, oh my gosh, Alyssa has to watch this.
yes, because everybody that suspected that she was lying, which was most people besides
Hmm.
her boyfriend,
Yeah.
were like, okay, she's gonna have to fake a miscarriage. Like that's what
Yes.
everybody was assuming. But then it
Mhm.
was like past 9 months, and they're like, okay, well, it's like beyond that at this point. So
Right.
what is
Right.
she gonna do? And it's just so odd. I mean, I guess like trying to put yourself in those shoes. It's like,
Hmm.
would you confront that person?
Right.
Would
I
you
feel
like
like I
rip
would.
their shirt off or something and be like, like,
Yeah, I would. I don't know why he didn't.
just be like, just show me your
Yeah.
belly. Like, if you
Yeah.
have nothing to hide, just show me.
Yeah. Or
Like,
like try to
who
catch her.
cares?
Or try to catch
Yeah.
her like when she's sleeping or something. Like, look,
I guess
like,
that's what's weird too. It's like, so
yeah.
people were coming to you, Wade, and saying all these things, and you didn't even think to like be like even
Investigate.
when
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
sleeping, like
Yeah.
lift her shirt up and just
Yeah.
check for your own peace of mind,
Yeah.
right?
Like homegirl had phones, she had like orders come in, she had like I just don't
And
understand. Like,
conveniently, it was
yeah.
during COVID because he was like,
Hmm.
I wasn't allowed to like go to appointments and stuff, which was like
Hmm.
true around that time.
Yep.
You couldn't.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
doing things by yourself as a woman.
Hmm.
So like I feel like it couldn't even played out how it did, like had it not been
Hmm.
that specific time.
Yeah. You're right.
It's
Damn.
just so weird.
Hmm. Yep. And then like she had her kids, but kind of.
Yeah.
So, you know
I
what I mean?
was
Like there were so many weird aspects. And then like the mom wasn't there, but the dad was there. But then it's like, does the dad know this is going on? And that she's like, do it like it's like all of it's so weird,
yeah.
you know? Like do the mom and the
I
dad not talk? Like, you know what I mean? Like I like it just was weird. The whole
yeah. I didn't expect any
I
of
had so
it.
many questions that will never
Same.
get answered. Yeah.
Same. And it was just obviously so just disturbing and
Mm-hmm.
obviously so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't know. It's just a wild case. Some people are crazy. Like obviously she was crazy
Right. Yeah. Pathological liar, like, yeah.
and something
Like
else.
kind of like those I can't remember what it's called.
What?
Like, because there were parts in there where she was like pretending to even have like a disease and all this, and that's why like
Oh
the
yeah.
old friends of hers like didn't stay friends with hers because she was like lying about being sick and in the hospital. And what
All
was
the
that one
time.
about like
The coworker who was like her boss, and she like her 4-year-old had pa
oh
her
yes.
something had passed away, and she was dealing with all this grief, and then she like met Taylor at work, and she was talking about how like she had lost a baby and she had dealt
Hmm.
with the same grief. So this woman was like, that's only something you can understand if you experienced it yourself. So like having her like with that same experience was just like she like had that connection with her and loved her for that and, like leaned on her and that ended up all being a lie. Like it's just
I know. But it's like I feel like there's like a syndrome or something like for it, like some type of like,
oh,
you know
where
what
you
I'm
think there's
saying?
always something wrong with you?
Yeah, but like I mean, I
Or like
guess
you're
hers is like more like hers is like worse
I mean hers
because
is
hers
just
is like
manipulation.
yeah. Yeah, but it's also like wanting to like I don't even know. I don't even know how to diagnose
Get
her because
attention and
it's crazy.
sympathy. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, just super wild doc. Everybody should watch it because even though
Crazy.
we like talked
Yeah,
about it, it will
it's
still blow
still
your
nuts.
mind.
Yeah. And we probably forgot some stuff because there was so much in there that she was doing and lying about and
Yeah. I
yeah.
was so curious the whole time if she was like going to be at the end interviewing like
Me too. Like Mackenzie
Shrilla the
People.
killer
Yeah.
or whatever.
I was thinking that too. But
Yeah.
I guess not.
And I wonder how long you're on death row for before they
I don't know. Yeah.
kill you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't even know if that's how they do it. I don't know. In
I
Texas,
doubt
you
it.
probably do get shot.
I don't know.
What do they call that? Firing squad?
Really? I don't
I
know.
think there are some states
Really?
that brought that back. Yeah. Let me
Oh,
do a quick
well,
Google
Texas
shit.
would be one of them.
I know.
So,
Wouldn't you think Texas of all
yeah.
places? What states do? Because I think there's like a couple states that have like three options.
Oh, shoot. Who gets to choose? Like the state?
I think the
The
person.
person? Oh, shit. Okay.
Now I'm like so curious about death row. It's like, do you really get like a nice ass meal before too?
Oh, yeah. I've heard that's true.
Okay, so currently 5 U.S. states explicitly authorize execution by firing squad: Idaho, Mississippi, Oklahoma, South Carolina, and Utah.
Oh, okay. Hmm. I had no idea that was a real thing.
Yeah, so Idaho, it's the primary method of execution when lethal injection drugs are not available.
Mm,
Mississippi and Oklahoma, both states authorize the firing squad primarily as an alternative or backup method to lethal injection. South Carolina, it's also an alternative method.
mm,
And then Utah allows firing squads primarily for death row inmates whose crimes occurred before the state banned the method in 2004, or as backup to lethal injection. So I guess lethal injection is still
mm.
like
Okay,
number
like the
one,
norm.
but
Okay. Mm,
but yeah.
mm.
Well, I'm glad they don't do the electric chair anymore because that was
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was thinking about when I don't know, like my mind still goes like death row, like it still goes to like the electric chair. Because I guess like in movies they always showed that. You know what I
well,
mean?
yeah, like the Green Mile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you remember I remember watching that
Mm-hmm.
as a kid,
Oh
which is
yeah.
so weird. But I remember I would always
Yeah.
close my eyes when the guy
Yeah, I
when
don't
they
like
did
that.
it. No.
I don't even like in movies when they like shoot shoot up like in their arms and stuff, even if it is like the doctors and stuff. I don't even like it in person. When they do my blood, I literally just go like this. Like I
Oh,
don't
I
mind
always look
it.
the other way
I
too.
just have to look the other way. I don't want to
I
watch.
feel like it makes me like lightheaded or something
Yeah,
if I look
same.
at it or like queasy. I don't know. It's just like weird that it's like that's my blood.
Yeah, and it's just like going in there. I don't. Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah, it just grosses me out. I've
Yeah.
never really liked needles, but
Yeah, but I don't like I'm not like scared of them or anything, but like I just don't want to look at them. I mean, even like speaking of needles, like my tattoo, that was a
hmm
big needle, like the one on my foot.
yeah.
And I was like watching him some of the times, but like it was like 2 hours, so like I wasn't watching like the full time, but like that was a big needle too. And I remember being like,
Hmm.
but it wasn't like I didn't mind that one as much because it wasn't like the shooting like the blood going in.
See, yeah,
Like
I can
seeing
watch a
it.
tattoo. It's like them drawing blood,
Hmm.
which I've only ever done when I was
Yeah.
pregnant. I
Yeah.
hate it. I don't
I feel
like
like
it.
we got used to it when we were pregnant because they were like always,
Ah,
checking things
I
and yeah.
hated it.
Yeah. But I
I
just
don't
didn't want to look. I just don't want to look.
know.
Yeah.
Same. Okay, so I Googled it real quick. Like, do you get a
Hmm.
good meal before death row? And it
Hmm.
says yes, but it's often highly restricted. While pop culture depicts elaborate, expensive feasts, in reality, most states limit the cost to like 25 to $40 and
Mm.
require the food to be prepared in-house or purchased locally.
Okay. Yeah. See, so like, I mean, think about it. Like, say somebody really liked like Chick-fil-A or something. If they had a local Chick-fil-A, that wouldn't be $25, so they could get Chick-fil-A as their last meal. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that shit does happen.
So weird.
I know.
So weird. And then I Googled how long are you on death row for? And it
Hmm.
says in the United States, the average time between a death sentence and execution is approximately 20 years.
Mm. Okay.
And this prolonged timeline is primarily due to a complex and lengthy appeals process designed to ensure legal safeguards and prevent wrongful executions.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Okay, but this girl was not
Yeah,
wrongfully
this girl, no.
wrongfully.
Yeah, but like sometimes they do get it wrong though. So that's why I'm like, well, that's good that they give them time to
I
appeal.
agree with
But
that.
that
But like
girl,
when you're
like, yeah,
driving with a baby in your lap that you didn't have.
yeah. And they can clearly like, I mean, the baby sadly died, but even if the baby lived, they could have done, a test to see if she was the mom
Yeah.
and she wasn't. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know how she thought she was getting away with that one. I think she was just so desperate to like not look like a liar that like now she's a murderer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Because that's just so much better, right?
Yeah. I feel like that's what her mindset was, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she really believed it. There's like some liars that really believe it. I don't think she really believed it. She knew what the fuck she was doing. She was ordering shit online. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she
Yeah.
knew.
I mean, some of these people who are liars like this, they really do live in like their own fantasy world where it's like
Hmm.
they're not even in reality.
Yeah. Which
So,
just reminded me, I have a question for you, but I'll wait till after.
okay, I have a feeling I know what it's about. Or who, I should
Yeah.
say, who it's about. So, all
All
right.
right.
Well,
So, what are we watching? Are you finishing campus?
I'm
Off
finishing off
campus?
campus. Yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. I still want to watch the octopus movie.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
Just
Um, what'd you say?
the octopus movie.
Bright
I
creatures
know,
and
I know
what
what
is
you
it?
mean. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, and then you'll have to catch us up on Love Island next week or something.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
Because I
I'll
know it
save
got
that for
juicy.
next week. Yeah, it did get juicy. So I'll save that for next week.
Okay. All right. Well, next week we'll also be talking about 4th of July because that's coming up. This is the last time I'm going to have long hair because I'm getting it chopped on
Oh,
Tuesday.
okay. I can't wait
So,
to see.
same. I can't wait
Okay.
to feel. It's going to feel so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thanks for listening. And if there's anything you guys want us to watch, talk about, whatever, let us know and we'll be happy to do so.
All right. Talk to you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.